Alrighty, so this video is going to be category 4, finance and budget, and it's questions 10, 13, 16, 21, 32, 35, 40 on 2017 test. Here we go. Maybe. Question 10. So it says the scatter plot shows the number of people in each of 8 different households with the average amount of money each household spent on groceries. So give me the short version of that. Groceries. Yep. How much money they spent. It says, based on the scatter plot, what is the best prediction of the average amount of money spent on groceries in the household that has 7 people? Now, for me, I think these are pretty easy, but I'm just special. I know, everybody's special, right? 7 people. Which axis says 7 people? People. Dollars. It's got to be this one. So, we're going to put your finger on 7. So, we're 7. This is 6. Let's start over. Here's 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, but we're 7. Perfect, it's right here. So you're going to go up this line. And where do you think those polka dots would travel if they continued traveling? Would it stop here? Would it be here? Would it kind of be here? What about way up here? So if these little polka dots continued their little pattern, wouldn't they kind of be in this area? I think so. And so if I put my mouse back on 7, let's vote. Here? Would they go down? Do they look like they're going down? Would they flatline? Would they not go up? I think it would be somewhere right here. That's my guess. So let's look at our answer choices. Choice F says 240. Where's 240? It's way up there. So do you think your next polka dot's going to be right there? Do you think that would fit? It doesn't look bad, really. I mean, because if you draw a line here, 240 is kind of there. I don't disagree with 240. We'll save that one. What about 190? Here's 160. What's in the middle? Maybe 180? Wouldn't 190 be like between 180 and 200? So go back to 7. 7's here, right? Do you think it's going to go right there? And I guess this polka dot's going to do what? Nothing? Probably not that one. That's not much of an increase. 210. Well, here's 200. Here's the 10. Maybe. What about 300? That'd be like right up here. So, for me, I would like you to tell me the answers that are like crazy and no way possible. Okay, would you agree 300's crazy and no way possible? I would agree too. So that one's out. Perfect. So what about 240? 240'd be here. If you put that polka dot right there, would that be in line with those rest of those polka dots? Yeah, it would. Okay, fine. Leave that alone. What about 190? Where's 190 at? Because that's 200, so 190 is going to be here. If you notice, these things are jumping like almost a box a piece. Well, if this one jumps a box, wouldn't that be at the 200? And wouldn't that one be like the 220 or something? Can't be 190 because it didn't jump as much. Look, going one box, went up a box and a half a box, a little piece, a whole box. So I'm thinking 190 is kind of low. I think 190 would be perfect for 6. But remember, we're doing 7. So 190's out too. So now you have 300's out because it's way off. 190's out because I think that's the answer to 6 and you're answering 7. Is it 210 or 240? So where is 210? 210 is here. And then 240 is there. So there's 200 right there. And that's what, 220? 210. Maybe. Or 240. And that's a hard call because those things look real similar. The correct answer is F, 240. So how could you prove that's right? Now, if you get to a question like this, if you put all these ordered pair in list 1, list 2, yep, all of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them, put them in list 1, list 2, and do lin reg and recalibrate it, it would tell you what 7 is. And it would tell you 240. And that's how they're getting their exact answer. That's a pretty good opinion because I really like 240 and I like 210. Answer choice says F, 240. So for me, I'd have put them all in and let lin reg tell me what to do. Alrighty, let's do another question. Question 13. So you got an 8th grade student estimated that she will need $8,800 for tuition and fees for each year of college. She already has $5,000 in her savings. The table shows the projected future of the account in 5 years based on different monthly deposits. So the student wants to have enough money to save in 5 years to pay tuition and fees for her first 2 years of college. Based on this table, what is the minimum amount she should deposit in the savings account every month? Now, what grade's this kid in? 8th grade. How many 8th graders do you know that can save $400 a month? Yeah, I don't know any either. How many do you know that can save $300? Yeah. So I'd probably delete those two. I wouldn't say they're wrong, but they're probably wrong. And so I'm thinking $100 or $200 is going to be a lot. 100 probably. 200 is a lot. 3 and 4, I don't think so. So let's keep reading. So she wants to have enough money to save in 5 years to pay the tuition, right? So let's see here. Her initial balance is $5,000. She makes a $100 deposit every month. And then total account in 5 years. Here's her money. So what is the minimum amount she should deposit? What if she does $200? This is how much money she would have saved. What if she does $300 a month? This is how much she would have. She just saves $400 per month. Meow. That's how much money she would save. So, but what is the minimum amount she should deposit in the savings account each month? How much money does she need? She needs $8,800 for tuition and fees for every year of college, right? How many years is she saving for? Go read the question. The student wants to have enough money to save in 5 years to pay the tuition and fees for her first 2 years of college. Cute how they write first. I need money for 2 years. How much does 1 year cost? $8,800. What do you think year 2 is going to cost? I'll help you. $8,800. What's 8,000 plus 8,000? $16,000. So she has to have at least $16,000 in the bank. This is a great answer for the first year, but not for 2 years. This is the answer if you want to pay for 2 years of college, because you need 2 of these, because it's $8,800 for year 1, $8,800 for year 2. She would need this one. Trick question. Not much math really, mostly reading. Let's keep going. Question 16. Somebody is depositing money into their account at the bank. The bank pays this much interest rate compounded annually. He will make no additional deposits, withdrawals. What amount is closest to the balance of the account at the end of 2 years? So before I shift to my piece of paper, my question to you is this. Are you looking for the interest only? Does it say interest only? Are you looking for the total money in the account at the end of, I don't know, maybe, let's see here, 2 years? What are you looking for? The money you earned or your total money? Go read it again. What amount is closest to the balance of the account at the end of 2 years? What does that mean? The balance of the account at the end of 2 years. I think that's called total. Yeah, it does. Great question. Let's go to my paper to work. All right, back to my piece of paper. I wrote both formulas down. Didn't it say compound interest? So wouldn't that be the crazy one? And which one of these two formulas is total? Is it the one with subtract, or is it the one with adding? Adding would have the total, so this one's total. This one is interest only. What did they want to know? I think they wanted total, so we're going to do total. So I'm going to do this math problem. What is the 2,500? Thank you, principal. So I'm going to put 2,500, no commas. $1, that's not an L. How do you write 6.5%? Don't you move the decimal 2 places forward? So, isn't that 1, 2? Yeah. So that's 0.065 parenthesis. And wouldn't that be a caret top? How long are you going to leave this in there for? 2 years. So what is 1 plus 0.065? 1.065 to the second power. And then you're going to multiply that by 2,500. Do you think the answer is more than 2,500? I would hope so. So let's use my calculator because we're not doing, I don't think we want to do all that craziness. So push enter. There, I cleared it for us. So you're going to type all this in. Now, for those of you struggling with this calculator, we can do all this by hand, right? And I agree, 1 plus, I'm just going to type the original in. 1 plus 0.065 parenthesis caret 2. Does everybody see all that? So principal, 1 came with the formula. There's your rate in decimal format. Exponent of 2 years. The answer is 2835. 2835 point, well, 5625. How about 0.56? Do you remember what answer choice that was? Me neither. Let's go back. Well, let's see here. 2835. 2835.56. I think question 16 looks really good if you pick F. Hard stuff, I know. Next question. Question 21. Somebody needs a $2,500 loan in order to buy a car. Which loan option would allow her to pay for the least amount of interest? Now, what does least amount of interest mean? In other words, cheap. So you're going to have to do 4 math problems. I know, 4. And you're going to have to figure out which one has the cheapest interest. Now, so we're going to go back to pencil paper and set these up. Me, I would use a calculator, be a lot quicker. What is the formula for simple interest? And it I equals PRT? It is. Shouldn't be that hard to type this in. All right, so I rewrote the problem. So we've got question 21. You got $2,500. Here's all your different months, and here's all your interest rates. So let's start multiplying. So what is the formula anyway? I believe it's I equals PRT. What does I stand for? Simple interest. Principal, rate, time. How long is time? Years. What if they give you months? What number would you divide it by? I hope you said 12 because there's 12 months in a year. So I'm going to do parenthesis 2,500. I don't know if that's on the screen or not. I'm going to scoot this over. It's about the best I can do. 2,500. And the interest rate I need, that's going to be, now you can move the decimal twice and write it 0.0475. Or you can do 4.75 divided by 100. Whatever you feel comfortable. And then, how long are you leaving it there? 18. What's 18 divided by 12? Let's calibrate the years. So I divided by 100 because it's percent. I could have wrote 0.0475 myself. I divided by 12 because there's 12 months in a year. Push enter. It's 178. So 178.13 cents. Remember, I'm looking for the cheapest. So I wrote that over here to the side. For me, I'm just going to do second enter. Don't you notice it's changed a few of these? So this needs to change to 4. So I'm going to hit delete, 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 delete. I'm going to insert 4. And if that's too much trouble, well, then just clear it and type it over. Was it 18 months? No, it was 30. And it's still divided by 12, right? So make sure we got 2,500. 4%. Wouldn't that be 0.04? Yeah, it would have been easier. And then in that 30 divided by 12? The answer is 250. By the way, that one's too expensive. You can mark B off. B is 250. All right, I'm going to do second enter. Still 2,500. That's 4 1/4. So 4, wouldn't that be 0.25? Divide by 100. There. So I got 2,500, 4.25 divided by 100. And then, is it 30 months? Nope, I think it's 24. And it might be easier just to retype it, but I'll just editing. 2,500. 4.25, 24 months. Wouldn't 24 divided by 12 be 2? Yeah, a lot simpler. 212. So far, the 187 is a pretty good winner. One more time. Keeping the 2,500, and the percent is 4.50. Whoops. Well, that's not what I meant. 4.50. 4.50. We're going to just retype it. 2,500. Wouldn't that be 0.0450? Right? Move the decimal twice. And then that's 36 months. How many months is 36? You better just type it in. I think it's 3 though. 36 divided by 12 better be 3. 337. Well, that one's awful. I think the winner is A, because I think it said find the cheapest. Let's do another.